y'all are just gonna have to ignore this thing. If I even post this. I don't know if I'll ever post this. I just have a lot of words I want to say, and I feel like I should say them out loud, you know? But yeah, no, ignore that. Oh, as I hit it again. Ignore that because I flip my camera every which way, and it doesn't work, so... This isn't the 1 year mark of my sleeve just yet, but if I do post this, this will be posted on the day of my, 1 year. And life is so different. Everything about life is so different. The people that have stuck by my side versus the people that have left. There's something fundamentally, personality, life-altering change. Obviously, life-altering change once you have that surgery, but, in more than just your physical body, it's your spiritual self is forever changed as well. The person I am right now would not be able to look the person I was this time last year in the face. You know what I mean? Not that I ever would discredit the person that got me here today, but we're just two very different people. And the people that love me for me have stuck through, and the people that loved the worst versions of myself and didn't stick around for the better, I'm just saying. It's also just crazy how life and history literally repeats itself. The people that don't show up for you, no matter what happens in life, if you love someone enough, you will show up for them no matter what. So the fact that the people that didn't show up for me on such a... It wasn't even a difficult day, but if you're going into a surgery, you want the people that you love and that you think love you to be there, especially when you invite them. And it's crazy that, those people show their true colors after a while, and once you start, feeling you can set boundaries for yourself, those people disappear. And yeah. Once you are comfortable enough with yourself to set boundaries, that's when the people who never really cared for you start showing up and start leaving. And by showing up, I mean they start letting you know that they never liked you to begin with. It's so hard to explain, but but yeah, oh my god, the thing is swinging so hard. I just looked up and caught it out of the corner of my eye. That's funny. But yeah, it's crazy to think that the universe has such a way of working. Stick with me. The universe has such a way of working. It gives you all of these flags ahead of time about what's going to happen to prepare you, but also to see if you notice. You know what I mean? This is becoming about something totally different than the surgery. Oh my god. Anyways, the surgery itself, 1 year post-op. I almost want to say I don't feel different, but at the same time, I know I feel different because I don't even know how I felt a year ago. And that might just be, you know, my memory issues from things. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if it's... God, clearly my mind just does not want to talk about the surgery today. It just wants to talk about everything that happened around the surgery. But it's okay, because this is a love letter to myself. This isn't for anyone. This is for me. And if I decide to post it, it's still for me. I think I shouldn't say that in this video, because I'm not going to be able to go through and edit this if I had decided to post it. I don't know. It's like so much happens in a year. But also, it feels like nothing happens at all. Like, man, my car is grumpy today. And so is this car behind me. I would say I'm the same person. Ooh, pull out in front of me. I'm the same person I was a year ago. Except now, I've learned how to say no. And I've learned to put myself first above anything else. And if I can't do that, or if someone doesn't allow me to put myself first, then they shouldn't be in my life. Which sucks. But also, life is meant to serve you. You're not meant to serve life. You know what I mean? Like, people come into your life and they're meant to serve you. They're meant to give you a purpose. Like friends, they're meant to provide you a friendship and love that helps nurture your soul. They're not there to disrespect you and not listen to your boundaries. And like family members, they're meant to, you know, everyone in life should be nurturing you and lifting you up and respecting your wishes, unless, you know, they're literally like stupid wishes. Because trust me, I get it. We always think we're right until we make the stupidest decision, and all of our friends were telling us, no, don't do that, you're dumb. I get it. But like, friends are supposed to be there for you, to serve you, and you serve them. Sometimes our purpose that we serve for people varies. There's different types of emotional bonds and needs that we have. It's not all the same bond. But the thing is no matter what, that bond should not come at the cost of your boundaries or your preferences or you. You shouldn't have to cut yourself down to feed other people. And if there's one thing that this past year has taught me, is that I should never have to cut myself down to serve someone else's relationship. Even if it, you know, even if it is my relationship with anyone, I should still never have to cut myself down to fit a mold that was never made for me to fill. You know? But yeah, if there's anything this past year has taught me, it's that you just have to put yourself first. If you can't put yourself first in a relationship and you put that person above you, no matter the relationship, if you're putting your friend above yourself, which is great sometimes, again, everything serves a purpose. If you are putting your friend above yourself, it needs to be in like healthy situations where like, yeah, no, I can lose 2 hours of sleep to go be with my friend because she needs it. That is the type of like putting someone above yourself that I'm talking about. That is the healthy type. Because, you know, your sleep is still important, but like also it's healthier than other options. yeah, if there's anything, this past year has taught me my own emotional stability and what that looks like for me. And that, again, I should never have to cut myself down to fit someone else's mold. Because it's not my mold to fit. It is someone else's mold. And that applies for personality, physical appearance. That applies for everything. I was beautiful 200 pounds ago. Not actually 200 pounds ago, but like, you know. And I'm beautiful now. Wouldn't say I'm just as beautiful as I was, but at the same time, I'm just as beautiful. Physically, am I just as beautiful? Probably not to some people, but to myself, yes, because that is still me. That girl a year ago is me. I am still her. She's still here. Sure, I look slightly different now, but that girl is me. She has served me for 19, 20 years, however long. She served me. And if you, here's my thing. If you can't love yourself at your worst moments, how can anyone ever expect to love you? Like, how can you ever expect anyone to do something you can't even do? You know? Like, I know everyone is always like, yeah, no, self-love, like, you have to love yourself, blah, 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 whatever. But, like, it really is. How can you expect other people to do something you can't even do? And that's how you end up finding broken people and broken things that are stuck for you to fix. Because you didn't have the own self-love to raise your standards and to find your own worth, you know? It's just, this past year has been insane, you know? So much has happened. People have died, people have left my life, you know? Like, I mean, life goes on no matter what. And so much has happened in this past year. It really is just crazy to me. Let's talk about the actual surgery itself. So for my surgery, I had the gastric sleeve done. Which means that they fed, so the way my surgeon did the surgery is he took a tube, fed it down into my stomach, and that tube became the outline for my new stomach. So he went in with tiny little incisions, and he used the tube as the new outline for my stomach. And it's supposed to hold 4 to 6 ounces or more, because what they don't tell you is that female bodies are on a monthly cycle instead of a daily cycle like men bodies. So our bodies can expand different organs like our stomach, which is why sometimes we can get hungrier or not as hungry and like all of this different stuff, you know? I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, I can't explain any of that effectively. But anyways, yeah, that's why I say roughly. But they put the tube in, and right after the surgery, my program that I did, 2 weeks before the surgery, 2 weeks after, all liquid diet. Only protein drinks, oh my god. Only protein drinks, stuff like that. Meal replacement shakes, because it, number one, shrinks your liver, which covers your stomach. And number two, it also kind of shrinks your stomach a little bit. So, you know, it makes it a little easier for the surgeon to do their job. because our stomachs shrink and expand. That's just how the organ works. But yeah, so I drank liquid for a month. And then after 2 weeks after the surgery, I got to eat soft foods. So soft proteins only, like shredded canned chicken, cottage cheese. I was allowed to eat beans. Did I eat beans? No. Some doctors allow you to eat beans then. I don't think mine did, actually. He was very strict. But yeah, my stomach is designed to only hold literally like 5 bites of food, which is crazy to go from like being able to clear 10 to 12 inch plates and go back for seconds and like all of this, you know, crazy overeating and stuff. It's weird to go from that to 2 to 3 bites and you're tapped out. Which, I mean, it's not quite as, my stomach's not that small anymore because it's a year later and naturally will expand, especially if you overindulge. And I'll be honest, there has been times where I've overindulged. Life happens. You will never, I hate diet culture because you will never be able to like fully take the things you enjoy and just cut them out of your diet in a healthy way. You have to be able to just have the self-control to still allow yourself to enjoy those things, but enjoy them in tiny quantities, which the surgery helps you do because you can only have such a small amount of food. So you can, you know, in my eyes, this is not what my surgeon said. This is what I'm saying as someone who's been in diet culture for, I will be 21 this year. So someone who's literally been in diet culture since they were 4 or 5, because I've been overweight since then. I'm gonna run out of camera space. Oh my God. It's just, you can't cut out the things you love like that. It never works. You just have to learn to be able to have self-control. And with this day and age, that's really hard because some people don't even have the self-control to put their phone down for 5 minutes and listen to a conversation and enjoy themselves. So how can we expect people to be able to do that to other things they love? This day and age, we're so obsessed with instant satisfaction that we don't care about the long-term results. And that's bad. That's how we get in situations where you have to have your stomach surgically cut 1/4 of the size as it was before. You know? Like, I don't know. It's just one of those things where don't hit me. It's just one of those things where, like, I don't know. It's something is wrong with our society and our culture and everything else. And what is this car doing? Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, I work with idiots. I don't know. There's just, maybe I'll finish this video diary when I get home. Or maybe I won't. Maybe this is meant to be the end of it. You know? Like, maybe I did get to say my piece, even if I don't feel like I did. And that's okay. Because someone out there is going to enjoy this. And I think I should start doing a video diary series. I think that would be pretty fun. Anyways, this has been a love letter to myself. If I end up adding more, this part will be at the end. But, I don't know, there's just, your soul changes with your body. It's crazy how it works. I don't know. I literally couldn't be in a better place right now. I mean, truly, there's been some awful things that have happened to me in the past year. And even the past couple months, there's been some horrible things I found out. But, like, Even with all of the horribleness of the past year and everything that's been shoved in my face, I will 1000% say I am the happiest with myself physically, emotionally, spiritually that I've been in a very long time. And I can't attribute it all to just myself and, you know, personal growth, blah, blah, blah. Because, you know, I've had amazing people enter my life this past year. And I've had amazing, amazing people leave my life. And truly amazing people leave my life. And it's not that some of those people I wanted to lose. You never want to lose someone, you know. Even if they're hurting you, you still love them. Even if they... I think I said that right. Even if you're hurting them and you don't realize, you still don't want to let go. But sometimes you have to. And sometimes you just have to put yourself forward first. You have to put... Sometimes you have to put yourself first and learn how to speak English. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed getting to see me drive for 21 minutes. Bye.